What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And here we are for our last to first challenge at Silverstone, doing a 25% race on board with Lewis Hamilton. Let's head into the Grand Prix, and first off, it's the starting grid.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Fernando Alonso yesterday puts him on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Sainz, Bottas, Perez, Gasly, Albon, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, Joe, De Vries, Sargent, and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid.
Here we are then on the grid for the British Grand Prix. 13 laps ahead of us, which will equal to 20 minutes of on-track action. And there is our final strategy choice. Softs onto mediums. And now it's third light, fourth light, fifth light. And it means go for the British Grand Prix here in F1 23. We get a pretty decent start there. And we jump Logan Sargent already, getting ahead of Charles Leclerc. This is equal times, by the way, so that's why he was so far down. And yeah, now we just need to get ahead of the Alfa Romeo, which we are going to try and do into turn 2. Into turn 3, into the loop. Try and hang it around the outside with the better traction on this year's game. And as you can see, I am using no assist this year. Already going quite well. And yeah, just while keeping a track on it there. And I need to try and get ahead of Nick De Vries, who is in front of us, going through Cops. Tiny whiff because of the dirty air, but yeah, needs to just make it work. Now, we are on default setup, by the way, so we are going to have a bit of understeer, especially through Maggotts and Beckett's. And yeah, no DRS yet, that opens up on lap 3. And I'm just using the LP slipstream that is on F1 23. And now we go down the inside on Nick De Vries. Can we make the move stick? We try and hang it around the outside. Going into the last sequence of corners, we do a cheeky switcheroo and try and go around the outside. We are now stuck behind Piastri, who holds us up a bit, and Nick almost gets a better run, but he doesn't, so we get ahead of him. And now we have Piastri ahead of us, Charles Leclerc in P15. Try and have a look through into Vale, that's not Vale, I don't know what I'm calling it, into Silverstone. Yeah, down into turn 2, going into the loop. And then trying to get around the outside of the Vries and defend against him. I just remember turn 1, it's Abby, that's what it's called. I've literally just got back from Silverstone, so I should know the coordinates by now, but I still don't. I know most of them, especially this one, which is Luffield. And this is where we sat for the main race, which was just great experience. If you can make your way down to Silverstone, do it, even if it's not for F1, for like GT3, MotoGP, just do it, it's amazing. It's just like a festival. Especially on the F1 weekend, and now we get an amazing run out of Magnussen and Beckett's on lap 2, using the overtake for a tiny bit, trying to get up Oscar. We're going to do that into this corner, which I believe is Vale, right in the second to last corner, third to last corner, I mean. And then going into this corner now, hitting a bit of the sausage curve, having a bit of snapping moments there as well. Alonso sets the fastest lap in the Aston Martin. And that is McLaren leading the race. I think that's Norris. That has been Norris because Piastri's behind us. And now we have Leclerc right ahead of us, going into Cops. He's a bit slow through there, and then we have to back off at what? The even downshift. So just like, you don't want to hit the back of him, and we have to pit. Mess up Magnussen Beckett's a bit, but we get a decent exit out of there. You need a slingshot your way through, and you've got a massive straight here with the DRS, slipstream and the overtake mode. So yeah, this is a really important part of the track. And then you have to sling it around the outside or the inside, and then you can set yourself up from the beginning of another lap. And that was a mega move there by me. And now we have Esteban Ocon right ahead, our next target for this race. And I'm slowly thinking about pitting as our softs are going to be wearing off ever so slightly. We go purple, fastest lap of the race. With a 1:30.8, that is a pretty decent time considering we are in traffic. And now we go down the inside of one car, nearly got two there, but we just missed out by a bit, and then Magnussen just gets a better run, and then we need to try and get in with the DRS and the substitute. He has DRS also, so we are pretty much equal on terms now, especially with the equal cars, which are a lot of fun this year. And you can just like hammer it with the AI. No one's got an advantage, we're all the same, it's just driving skill, which is fun. And yeah, I normally get battered by the AI, even if it's on like a lowish AI. I think I'm on like 90 or something here. And yeah, now we're moving on the way into P13 on lap 04. We have Nico Hulkenberg ahead of us, and yeah, now we just need to get ahead of him, and then we need to be thinking about pitting pretty soon. Thinking about lap 7 and 9ish, try and maybe go for the undercut, because that is like open round here, and you can get the undercut, maybe you can just like go past everyone. As the pit lane is the slowest of the year, I think. This is like 50 miles an hour or something, 50 kilometers an hour. Not sure, and we are pitting now actually. So that's like 3 laps before we're supposed to pit, but tyres are dropping off already, 28%, I think it was 28, not sure. Yeah, we just wanted to get on the mediums so that we can overcut everyone else. Well, it's not undercut, it's overcut. That's what I was reading. It's overcut everyone else. Is it overcut, undercut? I don't know, I'm lost.
Okay,
I believe it's undercut where you pit for everyone else and you jump them all when they pit. And the overcut is where you do the opposite and then you pit after everyone else pitted. I think that's the right way around. Please correct me in the comments down below. And yeah, now we need to make our way on the outlap. Warm up the tyres as quick as we can, because tyres are crucial this year. And I believe they've like nerfed the tyre blankets a bit and made them less warm, which is a bit of an issue, but got to deal with it. And no DRS for a couple of laps now, as these guys are pitting and we are running low on the ERS, which is going to be a huge downside on us, especially around here. You need your ERS around here. And once it's gone, it's gone. And yeah, we're being a bit lenient with the chat limits there, but there's no rules on. Well, it's regular rules. There is rules on just regular chat limits. As you know, I'm not doing strict because this is Cameron Paul doing strict. Now we need to get ahead of Lance Stroll, who's just come out of the pits. Make that easy going into turn 2 and then into the loop. We've got Perez right ahead of us. Red Bull, who probably will battle the rest of this race. Use our ERS. We need to try and get in into maybe the exit of Ruffield if we can. But if we can't, then we have that back straight, and then we have Cops, which is one of our best parts of this track. And I make our way through Ruffield, taking a tight line there. Some of the cars go a bit wider just to get a better run on the exit. And now it's the next part of the lap, going into the last section of corners in turn 3, and now it's the start of lap number 9. We chase down Perez with our ERS, which is on 5%. That is not good. More cars coming out of the pit lane. We need to get ahead of Lando Norris, and there's our teammate of George Russell, and Valtteri Bottas is in P1. We made contact with Perez there, which isn't good, but Mark over the radio confirmed there is no damage and the car is still A-OK. And now we have DRS, which is going to play a huge part in our battle here. And now we get a mega exit out of the field. Can we try and send one down the inside into Cops? We don't. And now it's going to be a three-way battle as Russell goes for a move. Oh no, Perez goes for a move on Russell. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. Let's watch that one back on the replay. Here we go then. Run ball with Sergio Perez. And he's going to send it up the inside of George Russell, making the move stick. That was a 10 out of 10 move there. And now we have our teammate right in front of us, so we need to definitely get ahead of him as we are on the fresher tyres. And why is he on the hard tyres? That's just a McLaren strategy or a Ferrari strategy in a nutshell. We've just made a better call here, I think. Even though we should have been on the softs. Should have done medium to soft instead of soft to medium. That would have been quicker at the end. But you just need to know if you can overlap the AI when you're a few laps down. You need to be rapid on the softs and then get ahead of them. And I think that was on 17% tyre wear through into Abbey, and now down into Luffield, making our way through the hairpin type corner, getting a decent exit. Got a bit washed out there by Bottas because the dirty got in the way. I'm actually surprised how he's in P2. Well, even cars obviously, but still, it's a bit of a, he's a decent driver this year. And he's definitely doing quite well in that Alfa Romeo, considering what the car is. And Perez, of course, it has to be a Red Bull in front of us. I still have no idea where Max is in this race. I think he's like somewhere near the big pack. I haven't seen him once on track, so that's just a bit of a skill issue on his part. And yeah, now we need to try and line up this exit perfectly, as now it is crunch time in the British Grand Prix with three laps to go. Well, 2 now. And we have Russell chasing us down and ready to catch up to Perez as Bottas overtakes him from the lead, flat out through Abbey, and then into turn number 2 and into the loop, and then onto, I think it's Wellington Straight, this straight is called, then the battle is behind the straight. You see guys, finally we're learning something here. And yeah, now we use DRS, and yeah, making our way through into Copse Corner. This is a great corner, I love Copse. And even walking the track there in real life, which is incredible, especially going through this section. And then we've got total walk off the track, got us to shut it down, just annoying. And then now we need to get ahead of Sergio Perez. Well, them two are scrapping, which is going to be perfect for us, as now we can finally try and get ahead of Bottas, extend the track limits again. I think we still think it's in 2020 with those track limits. I miss those track limits. You can see them like extend it beyond the green curve.
Okay, good work.
It's absolutely flooring on the lap, especially at Spa. That track limit is stupid. And Magellan was another one as well. Now it is lap number 12. We need to get ahead of Perez. We have 1 more lap to go here in the British Grand Prix after this one. And yeah, going through the loop. Oh, the second to last time. Opening DRS. Can we make it move, stick on this lap? It's going to be close, but I don't think we can make it work. You have a look, but decide to back out, as you don't want to believe in on the final lap this game, because the AI will start to get ahead of you, and you're a bit screwed. Yeah. Now going on to the final section of this race, final section on the track, and how are we going to make a move on the hanger straight? We need to make sure we line this up perfectly. Perez obviously doesn't have DRS, but we used a bullet in a straight line, especially with everything enabled. Overtake's flat, but still everything enabled, DRS. And then now we use the overtake on the exit. We have to defend from Sergio Perez, who's going to try and go around the outside and do a Hamilton 2022 move, but he doesn't. He fails that move. And yeah, now last lap, final time to go around this track, and we are leading the race from P20. It's been an incredible recovery drive in front of our home crowd here today, and now we are coming through Magnus and Beckett for the last time. We have Perez right behind us, going to stick it in the middle of the road, do a cheeky read, which you're not allowed to do, but we do it anyway, because there's no live stewards. And yeah, Perez has a look. George Russell's getting involved as well, and Perez gets ahead of us, but we are going to do a switcheroo, and through goes Lewis Hamilton for the British Grand Prix, and he's going to win it here today in Silverstone. That is the checker flag. What a race, and what a drive.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Plenty of action here at Silverstone, a memorable race and an impressive victory. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know. I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
what a race that was, guys. We win the British Grand Prix for the first time in a few years. Yeah, that was just an incredible race. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one.